Alright, you guys, day 24. So today's session was a weird one. So I'm training at a different gym and I'm trying to do, straddle planche using the resistance band. And I really thought that it would be a whole lot easier to do it here than it was to do it at the squat rack. But when I tried to do straddle planche using the resistance band, I couldn't do it. It was so bizarre, I just couldn't do it. So then I ended up getting rid of the resistance band and I tried to do it without the resistance band. And even though I didn't have the resistance band, I could actually do it better without the resistance band. It was almost like the resistance band was holding me back because I could barely even lift my hips when I was trying to do it with the resistance band. But when I didn't have the resistance band, I could do the exercise. It was weird. I don't know. Maybe it's the position of the bar. Maybe it's the position of the resistance band, or maybe it's a psychological thing. Maybe when I have the resistance band, I become lazy and I feel like the resistance band is just gonna end up doing all the work for me. Honestly, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if I'm really gonna keep doing straddle planche holds with the resistance band because even with the resistance band, I can't really keep my arms straight. So I'm actually considering just dropping the resistance band altogether, just doing it with my without assistance at all. And yeah, with regards to the barbell exercise, that straight arm barbell exercise that I did in the last session. So if you guys watched that, you know that it caused pain in my elbow, and as a result, I couldn't do pull ups or bench press without pain. But today, the pain was gone, so all of my suspicions, all of my worries were just, completely irrational. Because I was able to do pull ups again, pain free. Everything was fine. I was also able to do bench press today as well, pain free, so that's also really cool. And I repeated the barbell exercises for straight arm today. And thing is, I decided to do it as the last exercise because in the last session, I did it before pull ups and before bench press, and as a result, it wasn't working. There was blowback. But when I did it as the last exercise, it actually didn't have any effect on all of my training sessions. And this time I didn't experience any pain in my left elbow while doing it because I switched things up a little bit. So instead of holding the barbell like right by my thigh, because I felt like that was what was causing the issue from the last session, I only decided to hold the barbell in the same position that I would hold the full planche. So basically around my hip area, closer to the hip area, instead of lowering it down. So I'll hold it for like 3 to 5 seconds, and then lower it down to my thigh, and then hold it there for 5 seconds. And yeah, I'm really optimistic about this one. I mean, I feel like if I can get to a point where I can do this exercise with my own body weight. So right now I'm doing 20 kilograms, right? I weigh 60 kilograms. I feel like if I can get to a point where I can do this barbell exercise with 60 kilograms, I should definitely more or less be able to do a nice straddle planche or even like a full planche. I just hope that I can avoid injury, you know, until for the time being until I get there. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. I'll see you in the next one.